What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. Man, I can never get this thing to like literally see me. For some reason, the lighting is so bad. But of course, there's a bunch of things going on. You already are aware that our magnetic field has been getting blasted. Okay, this is probably better, right? The magnetic field has been getting significantly blasted. And there's been a lot of odd things happening. I uploaded a YouTube video today and it was not processing at all. I uploaded it. It did upload, but it didn't process. So obviously I had to restart. It's a very weird thing. Never had that happen, but I had that happen. Got an audio check. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
All right, good. I hope everybody's been doing good. By the way, I'm really appreciative. We just hit 1.15 thousand subs, so that's 1150. I'm super grateful for that. Let's keep it going. So yeah, the magnetic field is getting blasted, but of course I've noticed a lot of tech issues. So the tech issues on YouTube, again, video wasn't processing, and of course I've been noticing a lot of tech issues just in general, whether that's games or whether that's really just any sort of anything that's technology wise. In my experience, computer has been just very glitchy and underperforming for some weird reason, but things are up to date. My phone, the YouTube app wasn't really working well. So I've been just noticing a bunch of glitches on YouTube. I've been noticing a bunch of glitches in general. So a lot of technology right now isn't working. And if you didn't know, it's a super moon today. And of course the Earth is closest to the sun. So we're close to the moon and we're close to the sun. This is not a normal thing. So huge. And I'm sure you guys are definitely feeling it. A lot of people have been definitely getting sleepy, anxiety, and tired. But of course, to the data. So when it comes to the data, we of course have the Schumann resonance here. So it's January 3, and we were getting hit with some activity, and you know, this stuff is pretty intense. And as of right now, we haven't been hit with anything. There hasn't been anything. There's been I think the chart might be down, or maybe there's some tech issues going on. There has been, you know, radio emissions, and there has been a bunch of technology glitches, and for those reasons, we haven't had any data since almost hour 1. That is roughly 1 p.m. Eastern time. So it's been about 9+ hours where we haven't had any data. So we should be having data just around up to here. We don't have any. So it's down right now. A lot of people have been having tech issues. I've been having so much YouTube issues lately, with my phone, with the apps, trying to upload content. Myself wasn't processing at all. So I noticed a lot of tech issues, and a lot of things been going crazy. So for the sun right now, we have actually growing sunspots. 4333 is a growing 4323 and 4325, which seems to be growing even larger. We have a new one right here, which is starting to also grow. Welcome to the stream. I really appreciate everybody being here in the stream. I hope everybody's been doing good though. Has it always been intense? We are in solar maximum. So the past year, we actually had a G5 storm. Recently, we just had a G5 storm as well. It didn't last long enough to be considered a G5, but we haven't had a G5 in like 20 years. Welcome to the stream, Light Weaver. Welcome to the stream, and Lapis, how you doing? So yeah, it's been pretty wild though. There's also, of course, a lot of other things going on as well. So when we look at the coronal holes, as you can see, we got a pretty big coronal hole right here. And on image 211, which is a really good job, you can definitely tell right over here, of course. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. So we got a massive coronal hole right here. And as you can see, the aura of the sun gets a bit darker around here. And for those reasons, of course, you can tell it's a pretty big coronal hole. This is definitely coming in. I would probably say within 24 to 72 hours or so, this will probably be facing us, and this will most likely be a trans-equatorial coronal hole. I do hope everybody's doing pretty good, by the way. Hopefully everybody's been doing pretty good. But a pretty big coronal hole here, and we're definitely going to see this in the next 24 to 72. Those are some definitely interesting theories. I appreciate you for sharing. So things have definitely been odd though. So we don't have any Schumann resonance activity. Is down right now, or maybe the chart is like frozen or something. Some people call it frozen, where it doesn't move. So instead of being a blackout, it's just down. The electromagnetic spectrum, however, in the last 48 hours did have a massive blackout, believe it or not. And of course, we got a big coronal hole upcoming. We do have a lot of sunspots. We did have a geomagnetic storm yesterday though. Yeah, millions upon millions of Earths can actually fit in this, by the way. This is technically 2 coronal holes. So we haven't had anything in the last 24 or 72 hours though. But just, I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago. I don't know if it was, I think it was the 31st. So it was December 31st. We had a M7 that definitely has caused a lot of things. Let's get an idea of like which coronal holes have a stronger chance for M and X classes. So 4323 has a higher chance for M. 4324. This one is huge. I mean, look how massive this sunspot group is. But I'm assuming these 2 groups are probably the ones part of it though. 5% for an X class to keep moving. I think that's the only one that actually has a solid chance for producing an X class solar flare. So anything could happen though, just because these sunspot groups are, this one, and this one, and the new one that just came up. These ones are definitely having a much higher chance. They're growing faster, so we could see potentially some more M or X class solar flares. I hope everybody's doing good. Make sure if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe button. We make daily content. We do live streams and keep you updated with everything. So the sunspots, I mean, there's always sunspots. Welcome back to the stream, Vasquez. How you doing? What do you mean in terms of like an indication? Since we're in solar maximum, which is from 2020 to 2030, we are kind of peaking. Sunspots are spots of the sun where solar flares could come out. So I'm going to show you something. I think this could be of interest right here. So more sunspots usually happen during the peak of a solar cycle. So the last one wasn't strong though. This one was really powerful. We had more sunspots. So if you look at this cycle right now, we were just ramping up. We peaked in 2024 and 2025, and now we're in early 2026. A lot of this is all predicted. We predict that things will cool down because that's how it happens. But we still are going to be in maximum for a while. Yes. So basically, when there's more sunspots, and there's a lot of sunspots in which we do have, quite a bit of sunspots, and we've been having a lot. That's usually, we're solar mixed when we're peaking. I don't think we're going to be peaking more. So coronal holes can also cause these right here. These are coronal holes. These are spots in the sun where the sun cools down. Plasma has an easier chance to escape and hit the Earth. This could cause auroras, geomagnetic storms. Solar flares could also do that. Solar flares like M classes and X classes have stronger chances to produce G3s and G4s. Coronal holes could produce G1s and maybe a G2, but most likely just active geomagnetic conditions. It's plasma coming to the Earth. And this could actually cause a lot of things, fatigue, tiring, and a lot of people. Sunspots, for example, sunspot regions have a chance to produce massive solar flares. These cause, and especially the side zone, will cause even larger geomagnetic storms. So the coronal holes are just plasma escaping from the sun. The crazy thing is, you don't even it won't even detect sometimes. So when we had 10 days of a monstrous coronal hole, when we have 10 days of, remember December 20, it was huge. It was literally half the sun was actually dark. It was actually quite alarming. For 10 days, from December 20 to 30, 10 days, we had so much going on there. It was insane. Right now we're the closest point to the sun, as well as the fact that we're also closest to the moon. Today we are the closest point to the sun, and it is a supermoon, and this supermoon is actually closer to Earth. So we're actually the closest to the moon during today's full supermoon, which I made a video on, and we're also at the closest point of the sun. We're the closest to both. This is very rare and doesn't happen, by the way. So, if you're feeling it, you're not the only one. Everybody's feeling it. A lot of people, I do my research and see what other people say in Facebook, and a lot of people will be feeling fatigue. People will be napping for hours. They're very out of it. Absolutely, I agree, Vasquez. And yes, jaw pressure, head pressure, third eye pressure, crown chakra pressure, anything with digestion, it's been huge. It's been huge for a lot of people. It's been like this for years now. This solar cycle is significantly stronger than the last one. So, everybody's definitely feeling it though. The emotions, yes, will be all over the place though. We are at the closest point to the sun, closest point to the moon. It's a full moon. That all definitely plays a part here. All that plasma from those coronal holes definitely was bombarding. So if you felt it during Christmas, if you felt it the entire week of, you probably, that's what you're feeling. Thank you so much. I should definitely put up, I don't think you guys saw. I want to show you guys what it looked like. Can I show you guys what it looked like? I don't think it'll allow me. What's up, lady? Welcome to the stream though. Had a migraine this week, super tired. You slept all day? Yeah, a lot of people are definitely tired. I want to show you guys what we had in Christmas time. I just can't find it though. I think it just keep hitting previous day until it. Look what we had. I've been talking about this for a while. Look what we had. This was on December 23. December, you can literally see it right here. Tuesday, December 23. This is what we had. So if you felt anything around Tuesday, this was a huge one, by the way. I wish I can actually get a different picture of it, but this one does work though. Insane. So if you've been feeling it like for the last 15 days, it hasn't let up. An M7 is pretty powerful though. Yes, Lightweaver, 100% on this channel, and I think everybody is as well. So yeah, it has been pretty wild lately, and things are definitely intense. Yeah, so we never had anything like that. I've been covering every day for months. We've never had a corona hole like that. And not only, you know what's crazy is you could get, I think they call them stealth CMEs, undetected storms that come in and bombard you. So from December 20 to December 30, that could have happened. And we do have a massive corona hole upcoming. Guys, like in the next 24 to 72 hours, we're going to have to see what happens here. I do hope everybody's doing good though. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, we pretty much do all sorts of things here. I mean, we've been doing it for a few months. I've done all sorts of videos on this channel. Why is something being held for review? Something keeps getting held for review right now. I don't know why. But yeah, so things have been truly intense. I'm gonna keep on refreshing. Maybe we can get some Schumann resonance data. So the Schumann resonance is like, yeah, we haven't had an update. So it's been 9 hours and we haven't had any data at all, which is pretty wild. And I appreciate everybody being here in the stream. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. We do a lot. I used to do videos like wisdom based or self-improvement, but in the right way, improving your life, dealing with narcissists, I like handling life as an empath. We just did a Schumann resonance course for free. You guys can definitely watch that on the channel to learn more about Earth's general frequency. Made a very simplified course so you could read it, understand it, know what goes on, and we're probably going to keep improving on that, make a video on that. I'm definitely thinking of making a free course for the nervous system because everything kind of revolves around that. It's super important. It's been a big thing coming up for people. So I've been definitely thinking of making a course around the nervous system. And yeah, we do all this stuff. We get into the big comets whenever they show up. Schumann, Italian Schumann resonance, magnetic field, solar activity, sun, I don't even magnetic activity, earthquakes, the magnetosphere. I mean, pretty much all that. So yeah, I mean, we're pretty much like an all-in-one channel here. We're pretty much doing it all quick here and there, every day. Get to the point, you know. I really appreciate everyone being here in the stream. I'm really grateful and thankful. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we had a 7.1 on New Year Eve. good to have you. Good to have everybody here in the stream, and I think that's a very interesting thing. Lady Blaze. I think there's a lot of people who think that as well. I appreciate you sharing that. All right, I think we pretty much got into everything. I do hope everybody's doing good. I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow and Monday, and I'm going to be making videos. So, appreciate everybody who tuned into the stream. Grateful and thankful and appreciative everyone. Thank you all so much. Like and subscribe. I'm going to keep you guys updated with the content. And thank you all so much. God bless everybody and have a good one.